Hi, welcome to my channel. So I have had a few things in the planning for a few months now, almost to a year, and they're finally going to start, and these are new enclosures and some new animals that I will be bringing in. So I finally have the room, or have made the space to be able to have these animals. I have been on a wait list for over a year for a certain type of tortoise, and I still haven't received notice that this tortoise is available, but I'm going to start getting the enclosure ready. But I'm getting way too far ahead of myself because that's one of the very last things that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to start with upgrading my electric blue day geckos. They are in, I think it's a small but tall Exoterra. I think it's 18 by 12 by 12 or something like that, and they're going to be going into the bigger one, which is 24 by 18 by 18. So I'm going to be making the background for that and the substrate in the bottom, and I'm going to show you how I'm making the background. So that's my video today, and it's part one. I'm going to do part two, the planting and getting everything ready for the geckos to go inside. So I have two females and one male, and they've been living pretty peacefully in the enclosure that they're in now, but I've always wanted to upgrade them. I think that's a little bit small for 3 geckos, even though they're really tiny, they're really small. I want to give them a lot of space, and hopefully that they will breed with more space. I'm really hoping to get some babies from these females. And then I also have some other animals and things that I'm going to be making enclosures for and bringing in. So this is going to be over probably the next few months, even to a year. It's a really long project and it's a big plan that I have, but this is the first step towards it, towards getting it out of my mind and into reality. So I hope you enjoy me showing you how I make this background, and yeah, let's just get right into it. This is the tank that I'm going to be redoing. So I bought this tank exactly the way this is. I bought it secondhand, and this was just all the stuff that it came with and how it was set up. So I'm going to be cleaning it out. I'm not going to be using this stuff in this tank. So I'm going to remove everything and clean it all out. Next, I'm going to be using these background pieces. I have a lot that I've just collected over the years from other tanks and secondhand stuff that I use, because I usually make my backgrounds, so I don't use the ones that come with the tanks. So I'm going to be cutting up some of these scrap or spare pieces that I have that I've saved, and I'm going to be placing them on top of this one piece that's already just the right size for the tank. So I'm going to be making some ledges. I'm going to be attaching these ledges with toothpicks, so I just poke the toothpicks into the existing background and into the ledge, and then it just holds in place. It's not super secure, and if you move it around or wave it around too much, it will not stay, but it's good enough for now just to keep it in place. I also used the toothpicks to attach the little corner that broke off of the background. So now with the ledges in place where I want them to be, I'm going to mix some cement and pour over top. I'm also going to be using this moss to stick on top of the cement. So the first thing I do is mix the cement and make it the right consistency. And then I just pour it over top of the background. Next, I use some of the moss and I just push it into the cement. So this is Exoterra moss that I've bought, and I've used them in tanks before, and I just had some left over, so I thought it would look good to attach to this background. This is it completed with the ledges and the moss. And now I just let it dry. With it dry, it's ready to go into the tank. I think it turned out really well and it looks really good. I'm going to be adding these two bamboo pieces just for some extra support for the ledge in case anything happens. And then I'm going to be making my bottom. So I'm going to be mixing Eco Earth with some sand. This was aquarium sand, and some mesh screen and some hydro balls for drainage. So the first thing I'm going to add to the bottom of the tank are the hydro balls. Then next layer will be the mesh screen. I'm going to double it up a bit, and then finally I'm going to mix some of the Eco Earth with the sand and place that on top of the mesh. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.